Hello everyone, hope all of you are doing great, and in today's video we are going to discuss paper 1 unit 5 in the classified. And the first question here is saying to you that they are requesting from you to calculate the size of the exterior angle of a regular 10-sided polygon. We learned that the exterior equals 360 over n, which means the 360 over the number of sides. So 360 divided by 10, because this shape is 10 sides, equals 36 degrees. So this shape, this exterior angle that they were requesting is 36 degrees. The diagram shows an isosceles triangle ABE and a quadrilateral BCDE. AD is a straight line. Here you go. AD is a straight line. Calculate the value of P and the value of Q. Okay, so they are telling you that this is an isosceles triangle. ABE is an isosceles triangle. And we agreed that the only angle that is going to be different is where they meet. So they meet here at B. So this is the different angle. The other two angles are equal. So this 62, this is 62. So then the third angle is going to be what? You're going to do 180 minus the sum of these two angles, which is 124, will give you exactly 56 degrees. So P is 56 degrees. This is the first one. What about angle Q? Well, I have this quadrilateral, but this angle is missing. I need to find it so that I can find Q. This angle is going to be what? 180 minus 62, which is 118 degrees. Now you can find angle Q. Angle Q, you will get it through the quadrilateral BEDC, and you will add 118 plus 132 plus 90 degrees, and then you minus the three of them from 360 degrees equals, then you find it, Mr. Here we agreed خلاص ان angle P is 56. Mister, am I supposed to? I think that I need a calculator to do this. No, you don't need a calculator, just do it mentally because it's paper one. So you're gonna need to do 360 minus 118, 132, and 90. You're gonna find that this is 200. You can add them up, put them on top of each other, and you add them up, or you can do it mentally. But I prefer that you put them on top of each other to avoid any confusion and to avoid any careless mistakes. Adding them up will lead you to this answer here. This 2, then it's going to be 5, 14, then 3. So 340 degrees. Minusing a 360 and the 340 is going to give you 20 degrees. So Q is 20 degrees exactly. What did you do, mister? I added these three. Mister, you're doing it very fast. The only thing that I did fast is addition. I added the three of them and I minused it from 360. It gave me 20 degrees. Hassan says that the quadrilateral is a kite. Tick to show if Hassan is correct or not and explain. Give a reason. He's saying that this is a kite. BEDC is a kite. This quadrilateral. Is it a kite? No, it's incorrect. Why, mister? Because a kite must have a pair of equal angles. Any of them is equal? No, even the Q is not equal. Look at that. The Q, we found that it's 20. It's not equal to any of them. So a kite must have a pair of equal. So not correct. And you must write here, a kite must have a pair of equal angles. Use a ruler and compasses to construct the perpendicular to the line AB passing through point P. Guys, this question is explained to you in a different video that is related to the constructions lesson 5.4. You're going to find a list of videos. One of them is explaining it to you how to find a perpendicular line to a specific point on a line segment. Here. The diagram shows triangle XYZ. XY is parallel, so they told you now XY is parallel to ZV, and here they also showed you through these arrows that they are parallel. Jamila proves that the angles of triangle XYZ add up to 180. Complete her proof. Angles A and E are equal because they are A and E. Look at that, making the letter F corresponding. Angles B and angle what are equal because they are alternate interior. B and what are alternate interior? You're gonna find the Z letter here. You see it, the Z letter. Here you go. So it is B with D. Angles CD and E add up to 180. CD and E add up to 180 because they are angles on a straight line, forming a straight angle. Angle. So the angles in triangle XYZ add up to 180 degrees. Let's go. The diagram shows a pair of parallel lines, GH and JK. EF is a straight line that crosses GH at X. So that's what they're saying, that EF is the transversal crossing them at X here and at Y there. Label with the letter A the angle that is alternate to angle GXY. Where is GXY? I need to trace this way. GXY. So it is this one. Alternate to it is what? They wanted to label it alternate, so it means it makes Z letter. Z letter, then it's this one here. Look at this. Here you go with letter Z. So this and this, I labeled it. Here you go. You must label it this way. Label with the letter, oh, sorry, they said with the letter A, so you must write here letter A. Label with the letter C, the angle that is corresponding to angle GXY, corresponding to it is over here, making it the F letter. You see it? F. So this is corresponding with this, but they want it with letter C. Choose one of these words. Angles B and F are B and F are corresponding. Angles D and E are D and E are alternate. Let's continue. Draw a ring around all the shapes that are congruent. Congruent, Mr. What the meaning of congruent? Equal. The shapes that are equal to shape A. You're going to find that this has the same exactly. A side with three squares, a side with three squares, a side with two squares, a side with two squares. So the same thing also with this one. Side three squares, side two squares. Sketch two of these right-angled triangles joined together to make a parallelogram. You're going to find the answers in the class in the mark scheme shown to you how to make a parallelogram using this right-angled triangle, but using two of them. So look at this. It's question 8. Here you go. You see, if you put it this way, you put the right-angled triangle this way, and the other right-angled triangle flipped upside down the other way, this way here. They are going to form a parallelogram. So you need to draw one of these two to form the parallelogram. The other question, 8b, they are requesting from you two of it to make a kite. A kite, you do it this way. One pair of the angles must be equal. The right angle and the right angle, they must be equal over here. At least one pair must be equal. The diagram shows a straight line crossing the two parallel lines There are no right angles in the diagram, no right angles, so they are not perpendicular. Take angle A is the same size as angle E. Is this correct? Angle A is the same as E. Yes. Why, mister? Because they are what? Yes, exactly, corresponding. So A and E, they are equal because they are corresponding. C and H, C and H, are they equal? Are they? Angle C and angle H, are they equal? Well, Mister, I know that C and G are equal. Yes, because they are corresponding, C and G. But is C and H, or are C and H equal? No, they are not. A and F are alternate angles. A and F. Alternate? No, mister. They are co-interior. Alternate is A and G, making it the Z letter. A and F, they are co-interior, so false. The diagram shows a regular pentagon and a regular hexagon. They want from you to calculate the size of this angle. إذا مصر ده ما فيش ولا single number. There is no one single number in the whole diagram. How can I find angle E, Mr. For God's sake? I'm not a magician. Well, you're not a magician, but you need to be a mathematician. All right, so how do you do this? We need first to find the size of one interior angle in the they told you it's a regular pentagon and a regular hexagon. So I need to find the size of one interior angle of this regular pentagon, one interior angle of this regular hexagon. Mister, okay, the regular pentagon, I'm going to follow the rule n minus 2 multiplied by 180 over n. For the pentagon, I'm going to reach, and here is the hexagon. Oh, what is this? Hexa. For the hexagon, I'm going to do it here. For the pentagon, 180 multiplied by 5 minus 2, which is going to give you 540. So it's going to be 540 over the number of sides, which is 5. You're going to find that it is 108 degrees. So this is 108. And for the regular hexagon, you're going to find that 180 multiplied by 6 minus 2, which is going to give you 4, is going to give you exactly 720. 180 multiplied by 4, 6 minus 2, 720. Divided by 6 semester is going to give you exactly 120 degrees. So this interior angle is 120 degrees. Knowing that this is 180 and 8, and they told you that this ABCD is a straight line. All of this is a straight line. So 108, then this is 72, minusing from 180 degrees. 120 minus from 180 degrees, so this is 60 degrees. Oh, now I can find angle E. 180 minus 72 and 60 together will give you angle E. Then you will find exactly that it is. This is going to be 132 degrees. So it's going to be exactly 48 degrees. So angle E is 48 degrees. All right, let's continue. This diagram shows a scale drawing of a garden. And they're telling you, let's read it from another application because we're going to need the compasses and a ruler. The diagram shows a scale drawing of a garden. They're telling you that 1 centimeter represents 5 meters. And 1 centimeter in this drawing is actually 5 meters. All right, a shed is going to be put in the garden. This is the whole garden. It must be at least 15 meters away from AB, side AB. The shed needs to be away from AB 15 meters and to be inside the garden, which is this rectangle. Oh, Mister, 15 meters away, and they told us that 1 centimeter represent the 5 meters. That means that, Mister, on my paper, definitely I don't have a paper that is 15 meters away, but I have that 1 centimeter is 5 meters. So I need 3 centimeters. 3 centimeters away from side AB will represent 15 meters. Then they told me 1 centimeter is 5 meters. يبقى 3 centimeters is 15 meters. يبقى I want to be away from side AB, but how far away? 3 centimeters away. So I need to get my lovely ruler and go up 3 centimeters. Your ruler definitely is going to be much better than mine. This one is not actually straight. Here we go. That's it. So I need to go, mister, 3 centimeters up. The ruler that I have here is in millimeters. So 30. I need to go up until here, mister. And then I draw a line. So let's get back to flipping the ruler. All right. So I went up above AB. How many centimeters? 3 centimeters. Then you draw a line this way. Definitely, yours is going to be more accurate than mine, or it's supposed to be more accurate than mine. All right, the line needed to go 1 millimeter up, but it's gonna be fine. It's not going to be considered wrong. But Mr. خلاص. I know now that the shed is going to be in this section because they said that it is at least 3 centimeters away from, at least 3 centimeters away from side AB. Good. What about angle? What about the other condition that they have? At least 20 meters. Oh, 1 second, I missed it. 20 meters. That means what? 4 centimeters. At least 4 centimeters away from the tree T. But Mister, so do you mean 4 centimeters away from it this direction? Or you mean 4 centimeters away from this direction? Or do you mean 4 centimeters away from this direction? It's all of them. Either what do you mean, Mr. All of them? Yes, 3 centimeters away from the tree, at least 4 centimeters, I mean, then I need my compasses. Here you go, the compass. But I need it to be on what? 3 centimeters. I need it to be on 3 centimeters. So the control over my compasses is not actually that good on the computer. So I'm going to say here, oh, again, why do I keep saying 3 centimeters? It is 4 centimeters. So I'm going to put it here. And then you come here. Here is 4 centimeters. And I go to the tree. Go to the tree. Here. And you start to drawing a an arc all around the tree. If you measure with your ruler, you're gonna find that every single point on the arc is 4 centimeters away. Any point that you want, you're gonna find that it is 4 centimeters, 4 centimeters away. Seriously? Here we go. Look at this. Whoa, yes. 4 centimeters away from here until the arc. Any point you're gonna find that it is 4 centimeters away from the tree. How did you do this? Just using the compass, opening it to 4 centimeters, and from the tree, start drawing the arc 4 centimeters. Then shade the region where the shed can be built. It can be built 3 centimeters above this line. So I'm gonna draw here. And 4 centimeters away from the tree. So shade it. It doesn't have to be perfectly shaded, but all what they would be looking for is the arc and the line over here. All right, let's continue with the next question. Here is Eva's method for drawing the perpendicular bisector of line AB. She draws an arc radius 5 centimeters center A. She draws an arc radius 6 centimeters center B. She draws a line to connect the points where her arcs meet or intersect. Explain why Eva's method is not correct. Because the two arc radiuses should have been the same distance exactly. And if this was 5 centimeters, then this is 5 centimeters. This is 6 centimeters. This is 6 centimeters. So you're supposed to write both arc. Is there space? Yes, there is space down there. Both arc radiuses must have the same length. Next, calculate the size of the angle marked X. This one. How can we do this? Well, you have here 46 and you have here the 20. How can we find this? Well, you know that this angle is what? Is a right angle, right? This is a right angle, 90 degrees, perpendicular. So this is 20, then the rest is 70 degrees. Okay, mister, what else can we find? Because so far I cannot find X using this only. All right. They told you that this is 46. It is alternate with angle here. Angle EGX is alternate with angle H. FHX, this one. Yeah, but this one is what? 46 degrees. Now we can find angle X. 46 plus 70 is going to give you exactly 116. Minus 116 from 180 is going to give you exactly 64 degrees. Complete the table to show if each diagram shows a pair of corresponding angles or not. Corresponding angles. Diagram A, no. Done for you. Diagram B, no. Alternate. Diagram C, yes. Corresponding. Diagram D, yes. Corresponding. Construct an angle of 30 degrees. There is a whole video explaining to you how to do this in the constructions lesson. A polygon has 7 sides. The mean of the sizes of the 6 smallest angles is in the polygon is 115, which means each one of them is 115 degrees. The mean size, that's what they said. So each one of them is 115 degrees. But the 6, all of them are what? So I'm going to do 115 multiplied by 6. You're going to find that it is exactly, uh, sorry, this is 30, 0 can up the 3. Yes, it was right. 6 times 1 is 6 and 3 is 9. Then here you got 690. The 6 angles are 690 degrees. But mister, it is a heptagon, 7 sides. What's the size of the other one? Well, the 7th angle is going to be what? I need to know the sum of the interior angles of the heptagon. So n minus 2 multiplied by 180 equals 180 times 7 minus 2, which is 5. N is 7. Minus 2 is 5. You're going to find that it is exactly 900 degrees. 180 times 5 is 900 degrees. I found, dear mister, that the 6 smallest angles are altogether 690. So the seventh angle is 900 minus 690, which is 210 degrees. So 210. Find the exterior angle of a regular 10-sided polygon. We learned that the exterior equals 360 over n, which is 360 over 10, which is 36 degrees. Find the value of x. This is a rhombus. They're saying they are three identical rhombuses, which means identical means all of them have the same size, size of angles. But Mr. Rawa, I know that this circle, they add up to 360 degrees. Good. But I have three of them, 70, 70, 70, which means 210, which is going to give you 150 degrees. Right? Yeah, that's what's left. Yeah, but this and this and this, all of the three of them add up to 150. But each one of what? Each one of them is 50 degrees. Exactly, 50 degrees. Let me erase this. So this is 50, 50, 50. But they want angle x, mister. They don't want this. Yes, we're going to use it right now. This is 50, so the opposite is also 50. Okay, because they are equal. Opposite angles in a rhombus, opposite angles in a parallelogram, they are equal. So this is 50, this is going to be also 50. What about the other two? They are also equal. Yeah, but 360 minus 50 and 50 is 100 equals 260 degrees. Yeah, but both of them together are 260, but 260 divided by 2 is 130 degrees. Yeah, but x is 130 degrees. Oh, Mister, can you repeat this again? No. You replay the last part, replay the video, and watch this again. It's going to make more sense. Just watch it once more, and it will make more sense to you. A polygon has five sides. The polygon has four exterior angles, each measuring 75. And the 75 times 4, which is going to give you exactly 300 degrees. These are the four exterior angles. Work out the size of the fifth. Well, mister, we know that the five exterior angles add up to 360. Then the fifth exterior equals 360 minus 300 equals 60 degrees. So 60 degrees, the fifth exterior angle. Four are 75 each. So it is the four of them are 300 degrees. Then the fifth is 60. The diagram shows a triangle ABCD. And they're telling you that ABD is a straight line. Angle X is acute, angle Y is obtuse. Find one possible pair of values for angle X and angle Y. Well, if I find that this is, let's say any acute angle, 50, then this must be what? Oh, mister, the exterior of a triangle is the same as the opposite to interior. Yani D, this and this, they add up to Y. This is 100, this is 50, yeah, but this is 150. So you can say that this X is 50 and Y is going to be 150. Mister, can I choose another thing for X? Yes, anything that is below 80. Anything that is below what? 80. Anything that is below 80 degrees. And if you choose that this is for example, X is 40. طب Y هتبقى ايه ساعتها؟ 100 plus 40 is 140. That's if you chose that X is 40. X is 30. Then Y is 130. 100 and 30 together. Okay? Mister, can I choose anything that is away from that? No, you cannot choose anything that is away from that. You can't. This must be below 80, and this must be also an obtuse angle. You add them up, X plus 100. Let me erase this. In this question, use a ruler and compasses only. Show your construction lines. Complete this construction of an angle of 60. 60 degrees. There is a video to show you how to draw that in the constructions lesson. In the diagram, angle BAC is 90 degrees. Use the diagram to construct an angle of 45. There is also another video on how to bisect. Use the video of bisecting. Use a straight edge and compasses only to construct an equilateral triangle ABC. The side AB has been drawn for you. That's the same exactly as the video that shows you how to draw an equilateral triangle. But they gave you the base here differently. You learned how to draw the base if it was drawn for you this way here. Then you open the compasses the same size as your side here. You draw an arc here, you draw an arc there, then you connect. This gives you exactly the same. This gives you exactly an equilateral triangle. But here, mister, it is just the same, but the side is drawn over here. So just to flip the page this way, look at that, it's here. And open the compasses the same size exactly as this, the compasses. But instead of drawing the arc this way, you will draw the arc, opening the compasses the same size exactly. You will draw an arc here, an arc there, then you connect. This will give you the equilateral triangle, but it's going to be flipped a little bit. Let's continue. I'm going to erase this. Calculate the size of the angle marked X. Okay, Mister, I cannot find it. Well, you can find it. You cannot find it in one step. You can't. But I know that this is 60 because corresponding, and I know that this is 65 because supplementary. They add up to 180 angles on a straight line, 180 degrees. So 65 and 60, 125. So 180 minus 125 equals 55 degrees. So it is 55 degrees. Find the exterior angle of a regular pentagon. Mr. Exterior equals 360 over n, which is 360 over 5. It's a pentagon. So it's going to give you exactly 72 degrees. Find the interior angle of a regular pentagon. Mr. If the exterior is 72, so the interior is 180 minus exterior, which is 72. So it's going to give you exactly 108 degrees. Or you can follow the rule n minus 2 multiplied by 180 divided by n, and it's going to give you also 108. But why would we need to do this if we have the exterior? Exterior is 72. We just found it over here. So interior is 180 minus the interior, minus the exterior will give you the interior. C, will they tessellate? Equilateral triangle? I need to find first what is the size of one interior angle in an equilateral triangle. Mister, one interior angle in an equilateral triangle is 60 degrees. Is 60 a factor of 360? Yani 60 times something will give you 360? Yes, 60 times 6. So it will tessellate. The regular pentagons, you're going to find out that one interior angle of a regular pentagon is 108 degrees. Then one interior, and we learned how to do this, n minus 2 multiplied by 180 over n. It will give you 108 degrees is the interior angle of a regular pentagon. 108 multiplied by a whole number gives you 360. Is 108 a factor of 360? You will not find anything that you multiply 100. You will not find a whole number that you multiply 108 by to give you 360. So 108 is not a factor of 360. Try 108 times 2 will give you 216. Times 3 will give you 324. Times 4, went out of it, out of the range. It's 400 and something. So 108 is not a factor of 360. So it will not tessellate. Regular hexagon, you're going to find that it's 120 degrees in one interior بتاعت the regular hexagon. You're going to find 120. Is it a factor of 360? Yes, 120 times 3. So it will tessellate. The diagram shows three straight lines crossing each other. Here you go. Explain why angle X is 60. Mister, they told me here Y and Y, which means that this is an isosceles triangle. They are equal. You have 180 minus 60, 180 minus 60 divided by 2 will give me Y. you're going to find that it is exactly 120 divided by 2 equals 60 degrees. So y is 60. X is also going to be 60. Why, mister? X equals y. How come? Which is equal to 60. برضه how come, mister? X is equal to y. Vertically opposite. Vertically opposite angles. Here is a circle with center C. They want you to inscribe a square. There is one whole video for that. Go to the video. Find X. How can I find X? I need to find here the straight angle here. Use it. This is 80, 80, 80. Then how can I find the fourth angle? Add them up, you mister, and you minus from 360. They're going to give you 240 exactly. 240 minus them from 360, 120 degrees. يبقى X is 60 degrees. Straight angle, 180 minus 120. Let me write it up there. The diagram shows a circle with horizontal diameter and a vertical diameter. They want you to inscribe a regular octagon. There is one whole video for this. B, C, D, and E, F, G are parallel lines. A, C, A, F, H is a straight line. Calculate angle Y, the value of Y. And they want you also to calculate the value of X. Well, no, only Y? Yes, only Y. طب how can I do it, mister? And why are they giving me here X? Yes, because actually X, if you must find X first, I cannot find Y right away. I can't. Even, mister, my idea, I know that this is 70. Yes, good. And will it help you find Y? No, I don't know why. I don't know this angle. But can I know this angle? Yes, you can. How, mister? I know that this is 110, then definitely this is 110. Corresponding, right? Then definitely this is 70 degrees. Angles on a straight line. X is 70. Okay. يبقى دي كام؟ 70 minus 40 يبقى 30 degrees. 30 and 70 is 100. يبقى Y is what? 80. 180 minus 70 and 30. 70 and 30 is 100. Minus it from 180 هيدي لك 80 degrees. يبقى ال Y is 80 degrees. Polygon A and polygon B are both regular. The table gives information about each polygon. The interior is 120. What is the exterior? Mister, the interior and exterior both add up to 180 degrees. Both add up to 180 degrees. This is a rule that we learned. So 120 plus what is 180? 120 plus 60 is 180. B, what plus 72 is 180? 108 plus 72 is 180. Explain why polygon A tessellates. Polygon A tessellates. Why? Yes, because one interior is 120 degrees, which is a factor of 360 degrees. 120 times 3 equals 360. Oh, which means that you need 3 of this shape to complete 360 degrees. It means you need 3 of this polygon A for it to complete the 360 degrees. Here's a sketch of a compound shape made from a triangle and a semicircle. Use a ruler and compasses to construct the shape accurately. That is going to take us to this application here. All right. They drew for you already angle AC. And they said that it's 10 centimeters. First thing, please make sure that it is 10 centimeters exactly, because the problem is that this is a printed paper. It's not the original exam. It's not the original checkpoint exam. It's printed, which means that it shrinks a little bit. Shrinking makes the line a little bit smaller. So make sure first that the AC is 10 centimeters. Then you're going to draw. If you need to make it a little bit bigger, make it a little bit bigger to make it 10 centimeters. Make sure that this is 10 centimeters. That's the first step. After that, I need to draw the arc. How can I draw the arc, mister? Get your compasses and make sure that you come over 5 centimeters. What? 5 centimeters exactly, which is the half of the line. The half of the line. Then, here, I don't know how big is this line. My line definitely here is not 10 centimeters at all. So I need to make it 10 centimeters. Here you go, 10 centimeters. I made it 10. Good. Then now you need to do what? I need to open my compasses on 10. Okay, definitely things are going to be easier. On 5, I mean. I opened it on 5 centimeters. Put this away. Then I go over here and I start drawing my arc. This is still not accurate because definitely I made a mistake in the measurements. Ruler. Yes, it's not 10 centimeters. This is now 10 centimeters exactly. Now it's 10 centimeters. And I drew the arc, opening the compasses at 5 centimeters, which is the radius. After that, mister, after that, you open your compasses at 5 centimeters for this side, 5 centimeters. Here's the ruler. I hate using the compasses on the laptop. So here's the 5 centimeters. And you need to go up there and draw an arc. And you go over there, here, but I need to open it back to 7 centimeters. Make it 7 centimeters. And then you go to this line, this point, and you go over there and you draw the 7. Here you go. Then what am I supposed to do next, semester? You're supposed to connect them. Can I put this away? Where's, yes, here, close it. Finish shapes. Here are the shapes. So you connect this with that and this with the point of its section. And you leave these arcs. These arcs are extremely important to show that you worked it right. Now it is sketched. You're going to find that this is exactly 7 centimeters if you use the ruler. This is 5 centimeters. This is 10 centimeters. Let's get back to the classified. Oh, we're done. Thank you so much for watching and see you in another video.